Money is a lubricant that keeps the engine of life humming. The more money you have, the smoother that engine will function. Now, that's nothing new you have heard, right? But despite knowing this, more and more people are failing themselves financially. Now, that's mostly because of poor career and financial planning. I would admit for myself that I have made pathetic career moves that has cost me dearly. This is why I suggest that before jumping on the financial part, you must sort the career thing. Now, if you are in the entrepreneur type, and find a job that you will be fine doing for at least the next 10-15 years. It should not be only about survival but also about growth in your job. It must be a job that pays decently as well. I mean, not necessarily a lot, but it should be enough to let you save at least 30-40% of your income. If you aren't there yet, keep looking and upskilling yourself till the time you get one. And while doing that, you must be judicious with your money, because if you misuse money, the money will end up misusing you. For example, in my case, I was a little too keen to become an equity research analyst, but with no credentials to get into the industry, I chose to be an equity dealer. Now, dealers are people who put orders in the system on clients' direction, and it's mostly clerical stuff. To become a dealer, I passed the National Stock Exchanges or NSE's dealer certification with very good marks. Once on the job, I continued to upskill myself through self-learning and enrolling in the CFA certification. I cleared 2 levels of CFA institution exam that gave me enough credentials to break into the fund management industry as an equity research analyst. The job paid well and exposed me to the wealth creation opportunities in equity markets. Now, this is where I designed my current investing system, which has historically compounded money at an astonishing pace, and I'm talking 70-80% returns per annum. The job helped me survive, and my savings, along with my wife's, helped me build a large equity portfolio. Your job doesn't necessarily have to have that equity equation. If you find a good job and leave that compounding part to equity systems like mine, you should be fine. Now, I plan to make that investing system available to more and more people like me to take more people out of the financial hardships. The most important component of my investing system is high compounding rate. See, if you start with 3 lakh rupees and compound your money at 25% per annum, you will end up with a corpus of 85 lakhs, assuming that you don't add any money in the interim. However, if you compound the same money at double the rate of 50% per annum, you can end up with a 15 times higher corpus of 13 crore rupees. That's insane, right? Before you shrug this theory off because of the seeming impossibility of the numbers, I must tell you that those high rates of returns are not impossible. I can name several investors, including the great Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, who has achieved this kind of compounding. It's quite possible when you thoughtfully invest in small cap stocks. In my view, no one should work for money their entire life. One must quickly reach a point when money starts working for you. The money machine or your wealth takes care of all your expenses and still leaves you with a lot of money. That is a hell of financial freedom, no? Now, so if you want to be in a job, your plan should be to grow in your job, save money, and put that money to work hard for you through accelerated returns. If you do this for a period of 10-15 years, you can definitely end up with multiple millions in wealth. On the other hand, if you have an entrepreneurial zeal and skill set that can launch you in the business world, you must give it a try. Now, entrepreneurship is a little too subjective. You need to figure out what kind of business you want to do, what kind of money and time it will need, and how would you survive when the business is in the development phase. My only advice here is to choose a business that has unlimited leverage attached to it, where the rewards after a point are outsized compared to the effort you put in. Now, regardless of what you choose, just be aware that the success rates in entrepreneurship are very low. So persevere, make amends, and put all your efforts into making your venture work. A small business will also take some time to build wealth for you. Even if you end up getting high valuations for your venture, it's ultimately paper wealth. Now, to make it disposable and investable, you would need to liquidate your stake in the venture. The liquidity event takes some time to materialize, which again can vary from 5 to 15 years or even more in some cases. Now, regardless of what you choose to be, you must aim to achieve financial freedom before 40. At least I planned the same for myself, and I'm almost there. Now, being financially free doesn't necessarily mean that you will chill all day and live off your wealth. It means that you can do whatever you love doing, not worrying about money. You can bid goodbye to 9 to 5 and be your own boss in true sense. Now, through this channel, I want to make that possible for as many people as possible. I think a job with accelerated compounding of savings is the most suitable low risk wealth building approach for most people. I hope it works for you the same way it worked out for me. Stay tuned to my channel for more details, and thank you so much for watching.